How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to some more Bloons Tower Defense 6 Black Bordering. I'm your host, the true bad Omen, and today we are on one of the most despised advanced maps in all of the tower defense games. This is X Factor. Now, this is a very notoriously hated map in the Bloons Tower Defense 6 community. I know a lot of people absolutely despise it. Whether you are a new player, whether you're an old player, at some point, this was your least favorite map. Now, I did some testing. I found Dart here and here on first is able to absolutely demolish round 6. Boop, boop, boop. This guy does have some close calls, but luckily for us, he is a champ. Uh-oh. Round 7 started automatically. Okay, hang on. For round 7, we're going to want to drop a sniper on first. I'm hoping I didn't drop it a little bit too late because I had auto start on. Luckily, it looks like we're good. Today's strategy is a fun one. I did some testing, and we actually get, let me count them out, 1, 2, 3. We are getting 4 different tier 5 towers for this map. Something you don't see a lot on advanced maps is 4 different tier 5s. Normally, once you get to this level of maps, it's very tough, it's very tight, you don't have a lot of space to work with, so you only get like 1 or 2 tier 5s max, but we are going for 5, baby. Yes. Round 9, we're going to get another sniper, keeping it on first as well. If you guys enjoy these types of Bloons Tower Defense videos, whether they be modded stuff, which I want to do some more modded things in the future, with like maybe Ancient Monkey or Randomizer mods, or even just these chimps runs. If you say you use it as a guide, or maybe you don't, or maybe you just like to watch along to my videos. I hope you enjoy, and if you do, please leave a like on the video. It helps the channel out a ton, and if you want more of this content, consider subscribing and it'll pop up in your feed more. Now, honestly, when I was making this this layout here, as you can see, it's a very tiny layout, but when I was making this layout for the map today, I found it incredibly easy to make this layout as compared to like Castle's Revenge, which unfortunately I had to scrap that video because the audio was just absolutely abysmal. I'm not gonna lie to you, the audio was horrendous. Every other word that I was saying was getting cut out because a friend got me to add a noise suppressor to my OBS microphone, because they're like, hey, you know, it'll help you get rid of the police cars and fire trucks that zoom by your window all the time. And then the noise suppressor was just cutting out my words. But yeah, anyway, round 14, we're going to put Psy down. I know it says 13, but that's because that end of round 13, start of round 14, we placed down Psy. So yeah, unfortunately, Castle's Revenge, that video, Last Resort, and Enchanted Glade, all those videos are scrapped now. Anyway, round 15, all you do, set Psy to strong, press start. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Daniel Tiger's name. I think that's the, I don't know. I think that's the right guy, Daniel Tiger. I don't know. Anyway, round 16. We're going to set every single one of these guys to strong. And a third sniper monkey has hit the field. I wonder, can you guys guess what our first 3 tier 5s are going to be? You know, it's a tough one to guess, but I think you guys can do it if you put your head into the bin. Head into the bin, head into the bin. I do have to go pick up, I have to go grab my sheets from the dryer in like 5-6 minutes. Okay, so I've gone down, got my laundry. We're going to switch to keeping them on strong for now. But yeah, even faster firing just to help with the strong smoking inhalation? Annihilation. I don't know where inhalation came from in my vocabulary there, but yes. Cool. Round 20 should be a breeze. Now we're going to switch the first sniper monkey we placed down, which is now a 002, to first. And we're going to upgrade the third one that we placed down. I don't think it matters which one you do, but this is the order that I do it in. The first one we're going to place down, we're going to upgrade to a 001. And keeping that guy on strong. And that should easily beat 21. Yep. Look at that. 21. What a breeze. Now 24, because we have Psy. Camo Balloon. Gone. And now the ever so mysterious round 27. I found that if you place a tack shooter in there and a tack shooter in here, and you just play it, this manages to beat round 27 with this setup. And I'm hoping that my test runs still work. Yeah. It's a breeze, then. Round 28, same as always. We're just gonna upgrade one of the snipers. Round 28, you upgrade the final sniper to a 100, keeping it on strong. 29 and 30, we are gonna do nothing because these guys can just handle it. Snipers are so overpowered. I bloody love snipers. For 31, we're going to take our guy who is already a 002, the first sniper we placed down, and we're gonna upgrade him to a 022 sniper on first. Shrapnel shot on first. And he just chills. You have a couple scares right up at the end there, but hey, nothing to worry about because you've done it. Congratulations, Doug, you did it. And now 34, you don't actually need to upgrade mid-round. I prefer to upgrade mid-round just because it makes me have less of an anxiety attack when the balloons come through. I'm just gonna upgrade mid-round, yeah. But you can basically upgrade mid-round of 34 there. You don't need to. So yeah, 34 or 35, you can do mid 34 or end of 34 to 35 if you don't want to do it mid-round. You can get the 023 semi-automatic on our first sniper we placed down. And now we are saving up for the full auto rifle. The FAR, if you please. If you are dandy, if you are sassy as balls. The FAR. The fully automatic rifle, not the semi-automatic rifle, but the fully automatic rifle. Yes. We can get it mid-round 38, or you can get around 4 or 39. I'm going to get it mid-round 38. And now you got the FAR. That's going to carry us all the way up to our very first tier 5, which we're going to get on round 49, the Elite Defender. Yeah, there's not much else that you can do right now aside from just sitting here and waiting. Unironically, X Factor, I'd argue is easy. I mean, you could say that with snipers on almost any map, to be fair, that they make it incredibly easy, but if you really think about it, X Factor is a fairly long map. I mean, the balloons have to travel like and then the same for another lane. It's a 2-lane map, but it's really long. And yeah, there's a bit of blockage in the middle, but that covers them for what, like 2 seconds max? Okay, and here we are, on to round 49, where we get the Elite Defender, who will solo us all the way up through the 50s. I just missed the days back when, I don't know if anybody remembers this, but back when the Elite Defender used to be able to pop lead balloons. That made 025 the only viable crosspath, because there's no reason to get more damage when you've already got lead popping, you know? There's no reason to go top path when we already have lead popping on the Elite Defender. Okay, so end of 50, we're going to get 2 discount villages and then upgrade the first one we've placed that is closer to Psy up here to a jungle drums. Wait. I might have misplaced my village. I fucked up. He's oh my god, I fucked up. Okay. You're supposed to put the second village in radius of the Elite Defender, and I accidentally misplaced that. So now I gotta go all the way back from round 1 to 50 again. Okay, there we go. So yes, this time, when we do this, we want this here. And this one right about, or is it there? All that matters is that he gets both of these in range. Perfect. So you want these 2 villages to reach up to about here. This one will be able to make it with bigger range. Ah, fuck, I forgot to buy this stuff first. It's gonna cost me a bit of money, but it shouldn't end up mattering in the end. But remember to buy discount first. I'm not restarting this entire run again. Just for that. But yeah, you want the range to be able to fit all the way up to here. And then this one is jungle drums that I forgot to grab, apparently. There we go. There's a lot of screw-ups in this run. I didn't sleep well last night. Like I don't every night. I just don't sleep well. Okay. We are now on everybody's favorite round. Round 63. Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking to yourself, oh my god, Omen, we gotta do something important. We gotta do something to help beat 63. It's gonna be a tough one. No. You really don't gotta do anything. All the leads get popped down because of Psy and the only other lead popping here. And then, because they're on 2 separate tracks, they get spaced out a lot, and the Elite Defender can just solo the entirety 63. With ease. If you want to do something to make it slightly easier on yourself, you can get the 230 bouncing bullet, but as long as he is in range of the jungle drums, you will be fine. Bloop. Last one. Down it goes. Now that we're at the end of 65, we can come all the way up and get ourselves a 250 sniper. Set it back to first. Both these guys should be on first now, and this guy should still be on strong. Elite sniper obviously gives extra attack speed to this sniper here and this sniper here, which that doesn't really matter much for him right now, but it will later. Yeah, this guy's going to be the best ceramic cleaner that we'll have until 89. Okay, we're going to grab glue gunner, put it under double discount, right about here. We're going to get it to... Oh, there we go. A 4... Or an 024 on first. Yeah, so this glue gunner is going to help us with the Moabs and stalling it just a little bit more in the 80s, because obviously there's going to be a lot, like 96 for example, which is a fairly tough one. They come out here, the glue gunner's going to be able to stun a lot of them before they make it into here on both ends here. It'll be able to shoot in straight lines, bop, 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 hitting multiple lanes. It is absolutely belle. C'est tellement belle. And now that that is done, we're going to get... You're joking, I'm off by how much? That's what I get for not putting this guy under the discount range. But normally, for 76, you should be able to afford the MIB. I can get it anyway. It's just middle of the round. Should be able to afford it pre-round normally there, but yeah. The notoriously tough round 78. Another run killer for many runs. Luckily for us, we've got two of the best ceramic cleaners in the game with an 025 sniper and a 2... technically, I'm pretty sure an 052 is actually better with an alk buff, but this just works out for me better. At the start of this run, I did say we're getting 4 tier 5s, and if you've been counting, we currently have 2 tier 5s, and now we're going to get a 402 sniper. Keep it on strong. These two should be both on first. This guy's on strong. Also, fun fact, I learned that. Boop. You can cash drop now in Chimps mode. It gives you $0, but you can use the cash drop ability, which is cool. There are still 2 tier 5s that we are missing. I've already spoiled which one of them is going to be, and it's going to be our crippled Moab. That's going to be our bad popping power for round 100. The other one is what I consider to be the best ceramic cleanupper in the entire game, and possibly one of the best towers in the entire game. See if we can guess what it is before we make it to that round. We'll get it on either round 89 or 90. Now, during my testing, round 84 was the round where we actually got the 402 sniper, because without the 402 sniper and the glue together, these guys get very far, and it is absolutely terrifying. But with these two stalls here, it makes it very, very easy, very much a breeze. Yep, here it is, 87. Possibly like the easiest ZOMG round I've ever dealt with. Like, look at this. That one's already down for some reason. I don't have anybody set to last, so I don't know why he decided to shoot that one first, but he did. All of the ZOMGs are popped before they even make it under the tunnel, because of our good friend Maim Moab. But here you go. If you guessed the... Let me just get this guy right in the perfect spot, right here. Oh, fuck, I'm a little short. That's fine. I'll get it mid-round. If you guessed the Glaive Lord as the final tier 5, you were correct. We are going to go for a 5-2-0 because we have an MIB, so therefore this is the better cross path, even though the bottom path does do more damage output. Because of the speed increase, it's just better to go for the middle path, cross path. And round 90, do we even get to see the DDTs? We do, but they're already gone. Rest in peace, DDTs. So now that we're on 93, we're going to get a Mermonkey. Where's this placement spot? I know you're around here somewhere. Right there's fine. And then we get beep, beep, beep. I'm short again. Great. So yeah, literally just forgetting to discount this before placing it and missing the discount range on that guy hurt me a little bit, but we're still fine. We're gonna grab that, we're gonna grab this, and we're gonna move the Symphonic Resonance right to... Come on, there. It's beautiful. And yes, we're getting an 014 because the middle path allows this thing to suck in more Moabs. Even though top path is able to pull in faster, this one's able to grab more. You know, I'm hoping that missing the 2 discounts here isn't going to cost me the cripple Moab, because that would be very annoying. If those 2 discounts that I missed, it cost me the cripple Moab. We should be fine. If I did the math right, we should be fine. If I did the math wrong, uh-oh. Anyway, here's round 97, one of the most scary rounds. 96 all the way up through 100 are the 5 scariest rounds of the entire game. And yet, they're so beautiful. With these snipers, look at them. Oh my god, beautiful snipers, just absolutely smoking them. This 402 just stalling out both of the ZOMGs. Okay, round 98. This is the one ability that I use in the entire run. You don't have to use it. It's like RNG if you'll sometimes get it or sometimes won't. But it's always safer to use the ability on this run. And I believe this is the last ZOMG I have, right? Yeah. I'm going to use it now. Nope, there was one more ZOMG. Of course there was. 2 more ZOMGs. Damn, I miscounted that badly? 3 ZOMGs. So apparently I miscounted that badly. How many ZOMGs were still on screen? Because normally... Oh my god. Yeah. Do a better job at counting than I did. As you can see, it's a very lenient ability. You should be fine no matter what. If you had purchased the discount before placing down the second village, or even just discounted that, you'd have cripple Moab in time. But you don't need it for round 99, so it should be fine. As long as you've discounted literally everything else, except for those 2 specific upgrades, you'll be okay. And there you have it. 99 done, and round 100. We get to watch the beauty, the power of cripple Moab. Elite Defender and the Glaive Lord absolutely shred the BAD. Now, my friend, we got the 230 Ice Monkey for completing chimps. That is 4 different tier 5s on what is considered one of the hardest advanced maps of the entire game. And there you have it. The Black Chimps badge. I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this content and want to see more of it. Have a good day and a good night. Peace out.